Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. Steve Sipress here, and there's an old saying in the world of marketing. You need to sell people what they want, not what they need. In fact, it's more correctly put, what you think they need. People buy what they want. They don't buy what they need, and they certainly don't buy just because you think they need it. Otherwise, McDonald's would be out of business, and broccoli would be the best-selling food of all time. There'd be no fast food places. There'd be only broccoli and asparagus and stuff that the body needs. But that's not what people buy. People buy what they want. They don't buy what they need. So, Topical Tuesday, let's pull an example out of the news. I keep seeing all this stuff about the current administration and the whole COVID-19, the vaccine thing, and what they're oversupplied. Places are throwing out the vaccines. They're going unused, and they can't get people to take them. Yeah, they can't get people to take them if people don't want to take them, no matter how much the government or, the fraudulent, quote, science, people like Fraudshi and others in the government think that we need to take the vaccine, but some of us decide that we don't want to take the vaccine. In other words, we decide we don't need the vaccine. Now they want to vaccinate kids. Of course, kids don't need a vaccination from this that kills people that are old and have heart conditions and are obese and lung conditions and diabetes and all that kind of stuff. Like the last I checked, there's not a lot of 10-year-old kids like that. However, if you were a parent of an obese 10-year-old kid who had some kind of heart thing, sure, then you would decide that you want to have your kid vaccinated. Okay, so it's always about what people want. It's not what the seller or the government or whoever's trying to get people to take action, it's not what you think they need. So people come to me all the time, right, for decades. They come to me as a marketing consultant. They go, Steve, I know you are the best at putting together systems and selling stuff and marketing and advertising. I put all my time and energy and money into this thing that I put together, this program or this product or this service. It's taken me years, finally got it all together, and nobody's buying it. So can you help me sell it? And almost always, I'm sure always, maybe there's been an exception sometime, I'm like, yeah, here's the thing. No, I mean, can I? I'm sure I can, but it would cost you a crap load of money. Okay, it's going to cost you a crap load of money if you insist on attempting to sell people what you think they need if they don't want it. And I'm like, your market is screaming at you loud and clear. They don't want your thing. You think they need it. You spent years and all this time and all this energy and all this money and all your expertise when you put together this whole thing without first finding out, do people want it? I know you think they need it, but people don't buy what they need. They certainly don't buy what you think they need. They buy what they want. So you pay attention to feedback and numbers when you roll things out, right? I'll give you another real-world example. This one not topical, not for the last year or so, but let's take a live concert. If Beyonce is coming to your city, coming here to Phoenix, right now there would be some ad or some whatever, and it would say, hey, announcement, Beyonce's coming to Phoenix. What's today, March? She's coming in October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The tickets go on sale Friday morning at 9 a.m. Hurry, they'll sell out fast. Okay, great. So do you think now the producer of the Beyonce tour, her manager, has already booked the biggest venue in Phoenix for 3 nights and already hired security for 3 days and already paid all the roadies and booked the hotel rooms for all of them for 3 nights and got all the equipment rented out that they need here and everything else they need to coordinate and had all the T-shirts printed up, Phoenix, October 1, 2, 3, or whatever I said. They've do all that when they announce it? Of course not. They think Phoenix needs 3 nights of Beyonce, but let's see what the people of Phoenix want. So the tickets go on sale at 9 a.m. Friday, and lo and behold, they don't sell out in the first 10 minutes like concerts often do, and I'm sure Beyonce's concerts would. But let's just stretch the imagination that for some bizarre reason she couldn't sell out 3 nights in a Phoenix arena, a city with a population of the metropolitan area over 5 million people, about 45, 50,000 seats, like she couldn't sell them out in 2 minutes. But let's just stretch the imagination that for some reason she didn't. Let's say only enough seats sold for 2 nights. Well, simple enough. An email goes out to everyone that bought tickets for October 3rd, whatever the third night I said, and it says, sorry, there wasn't enough interest in the third night. We're canceling the third night. You have a choice. You can either transfer your credit to buy a ticket on night 1 or 2, or you can get a refund and get your money back. Okay, so they tested it out. They thought, for sure, Phoenix needs 3 nights of Beyonce. Well, the people spoke with their pocketbooks, and they voted for Phoenix only wants 2 nights of Beyonce. So good thing they didn't already book the venue for 3 nights and book 3 nights of hotel rooms and print up T-shirts that said Phoenix October 1, 2, 3 and all that kind of stuff and whatever else they would have done, right? Or on the other hand, they sell out in 14 minutes, like I believe she would. Not that I know anything about Beyonce or really concert tickets or what's going on these days, but let's just say she sold out in 14 minutes. They're like, holy cremo, we got to add another night. Maybe they had 2 nights, depending on how many hits to the website when it said, sorry, sold out. They gauge the interest. They add another night. They go, good news. 3 nights sold out so fast, we're adding a 4th night, October 4th. Tickets go on sale Monday morning, 9 a.m. Boom. And if they only sell half the place, they go, oh, we're actually not adding a 4th night, right? You get the point. But if they sell out in 2 minutes, they go, hey, good news, we're adding a 5th night, right? So, and I could go on and on with examples in all walks of life, but that's how you want to be with any product or service you're selling, including if you were the fake president, demented of the United States or whomever, and you were trying to push some, unauthorized test case type of medication to people who the science shows are not susceptible to the disease. It would make no sense to take it, but you think they should take it. Or for some reason, this would be the first disease in the history of mankind that we would inoculate healthy people who are not the target of the disease in order to possibly save some people who are. No, those people get the vaccine, and then everybody's happy, right? The people that are susceptible get the vaccine. The people that aren't don't need to, don't want to, whatever. But if you're the government, now, by the way, all bets are off if you're the government. This doesn't apply because it doesn't matter. You can't go broke. You can just print money. Obviously, it's what our government continues to do. You can just print more money. You can throw out all the vaccines and send another $2 billion to each one of the pharmaceutical companies that has donated so much money to the campaigns and all that kind of stuff. But a business can't be doing that, right? You can't be doing what the government is doing. You can't overstock inventory because you know that people need what you're selling. You're going to go broke. You're going to go broke even if you don't have inventory, even if you're selling, a book or an ebook or a coaching program or anything like that where there's no inventory, there's no cost of goods sold, there's no goods, physical goods per se, but you're going to spend money on marketing, advertising, you're going to pay Google and Facebook and Instagram and everybody else, and people aren't going to buy, you're going to go broke. So that's the old saying, okay? You don't sell people what you think they need. You sell people what they want. And then, by the way, then you can give them what they need, right? So you could sell people what they want. They want fast food. And then you sell them that. They'll come into your fast food place, but then you give them what they need. You put some lettuce on the burger. You include a free salad. If you really care, if McDonald's cared about the health of its customers, they'd give a free salad to everybody. Not everyone would eat it, but they give them what they need. People aren't going to buy it. They don't go to McDonald's to buy a salad. They tried that years ago. I don't know if they still have it. But people don't really go to McDonald's for salad, do they? But they could give it to them for free if they really cared about people, and you could do the same, right? You can sell them what they want, then give them what they need. But you got to figure out what people want. And that's done through testing, like I said, with Beyonce. You can think that Phoenix wants 3 nights of Beyonce. Maybe they want 6. Maybe they want 2. Maybe they don't want any. Heck, if not enough seats sold for even 1 night, they'd send an email out to all the buyers, go, sorry, Beyonce's actually not coming to Phoenix this year. Maybe next year, here's a refund. Or you can go to Denver or Vegas or San Diego or whatever the closest city where they did sell tickets, right? Whatever. I think you get the point. The old saying there's a reason it's an old saying. You don't sell people what you think they need. You got to sell people what they want. It's topical right now. You see the government fumbling and bumbling. Oh, we got to get more people to take the vaccine. We got to run more ads. We got to have celebrities preach and lecture to people as if that works. People are tuning out from every single celebrity show where they just preach and lecture what they believe you need. Like, who gives a crap? Last I checked, I don't really take medical advice from athletes or entertainers. I don't take political advice. I don't even take political advice from politicians or whatever, but I digress. Right? So, you see it. Next time you see it, you can chuckle to yourself and go, man, I see what the government's doing. What a big mistake. They're trying to jam this vaccine. I mean, everyone who's already wanted it has already gotten it. It's done. Move on. Sell something else. You're sold out. The demand is gone. Nobody who wanted the vaccine has not already met. Nobody. Probably maybe 1% of people have not, for some bizarre reason, gotten the vaccine when it's available everywhere. It's free. Come on now. It's in the news constantly. It exists. People know it. You've been shut down for like 15 months, folks. Pretty sure people know there's a vaccine, and if they wanted it by now, they've gotten it. There's almost no reason why they wouldn't. So people that haven't gotten it, you can run all the ads you want. Again, the government can print money, so they can run all the ads they want. Hey, the mail's free for the government. They can mail out stuff to people. They can send emails out. They can have their politicians and Biden and Harris and whomever go on TV, and Fraudshi and whatever. They can all go on TV and tell you over and over. They can try and shame you into it. They can try and entice you into it. Hey, get a vaccine, get a free beer, free tickets to the game, free that. They can try anything they want. But they're going to find that the old saying is true. You cannot sell people what you think they need. You can only sell people what they want. So that's the idea. They're saying, well, people don't want the vaccine, but they might want a free beer. So let's give them a free beer if they get the vaccine. Let's give them $500 if they get the vaccine, because that's something people want. People want $500. Do they want it bad enough to put some possibly damaging medicine, supposed medicine, into their body for something that they're not susceptible? I'm not. I'm sure it will. I was going to say you can't pay me enough to put that thing into my body, but I'm sure there's a number, but I couldn't conceive of it. It's some humongous number. I only get one body and get all the money you want. Just sell something people want. They'll give me money for it. But that'll do it. For Topical Tuesday, I'll be back again here tomorrow with you on World Wide Web Wednesday. Catch you then. Bye-bye.